Hello everyone, this is Freja Enjoy, and today I am going to talk about what is a sacred life. First, I would like to say that I am at a library here in Australia, and libraries are full of books. That's the purpose of a library, to make sure that people can find books, and they don't have to buy books in libraries. You can sit here and read and use the library for the purpose of learning to know more through books. And I really have to say I'm very grateful and happy that we still have libraries, because books, as we know, is something that is full of knowledge from human beings who have written books, or it's books that someone wrote about someone else they appreciate. I'm gonna sit down here and I'm going to begin to talk about this subject, this very precious subject. So this precious subject, I like to call it a sacred life. First of all, I would like to clarify that sacred life has actually nothing to do with religion. Sacred life has nothing to do with religion. I want to clarify that, because religion is a system, and like politics and medicine and this kind of Western society things. A sacred life is something for free spirits, and systems like religion is not built up for free spirits. It's a manipulation system, power over system. I would like to emphasize this first of all, because the purpose of our lives as we come here to earth is to be free spirits and to be with what we are, that we are a soul in a human body. And on earth now, the awakening process is ongoing, strongly ongoing, with an increasing amount of people awakening to who we really are. And this is, of course, when the consciousness are rising in people. This means also that a lot of things will come up we need to look at that is existing, but we need to leave, because we don't need the false systems anymore. I will do this now today about sacred life, because I think the most people, absolutely the most people, have no idea what that really means. There is a lot to say about it, so this video will not cover all of it. It's just some fundamentals about what a sacred life is. After this video I will do other videos, like I will talk about sacred sexuality, because that's a subject that is totally misunderstood also, or people don't know anything about what it is. First of all, I would like to do this video and talk about sacred life. A sacred life, first of all, as I said, has nothing to do with religion. Then I would like to emphasize and say that the word sacred is a word who talks about something that is whole. And with that is said, that is 100% authentic. So you hear me now, what I say is that something that is truly sacred, it's 100% authentic. And what does it mean to be authentic? To be authentic means that you have contact with what you truly are in essence. Your essence. Your essence is not the outer shell of what you look like to be. Your essence is what you consists of from inside out. You are a soul. You have a spirit. The spirit is bigger than your soul. The spirit is bigger than you, your physical body. Your spirit is different size depending on who you are. You have inside of yourself, in your physical body, feelings, and feelings are your compasses. As long as you are living in your physical body on earth, you will have feelings. These feelings is very important. You have to learn to ongoing have contact and learn what your feelings are giving you messages about in your life. As more as you learn this, you will get more sensitive, not less sensitive. Higher intelligence is about getting more sensitive, not the opposite. Higher intelligence is to have contact with everything you are as a human being. You are not a machine. You are not a robot. You are not a zombie. You are a human being. To learn to be a human being is the purpose of your life here on earth. And this is the highest logic I am talking about. All I talk about now is about a sacred life. Because as I said before I began to talk about this now, it's about to be 100% authentic. To be 100% authentic, you have to know what it is to be 100% authentic. It's not something you will be without being conscious. To be conscious is a process. Like unconditional love, it's not something you get automatically as you live your life. The idea that love is romantic love where you get married and then everything works out automatic is a 3D matrix idea that is a false idea about what love is. If you look at big, so to say, people on the earth, in this world, who have understood what life is, you will see and understand that the truly big people are people who take care of nature. They would never throw any garbage out in nature. They wouldn't even throw a banana. They wouldn't throw anything. Because that's what a truly big person understands. Big people on earth also understand that the children is not your children. It's a gift you have. They are a gift. And your work is to teach them well. To teach a child something that is well done is to be a good role model for the children, not to say to them what they should do, because children are smart. Children are smart ones. They are smarter than the most adult ones, so they will see what you do, not what you say. They should do and not what they say. They don't believe you, so to say, if you don't do what you say. They can see through that. Children are smart ones. People who like to call themselves adult ones and know nothing about who they are not adult ones. They are not grown up at all. Even children are bigger people than those so-called adults who just live on what you call auto mode. They go on automatic mode. So this important thing I talk about today, a sacred life, is possible for each and every human being to live. It's just a question of that we need to have these kind of things in our learning systems, in schools, about what sacred life is, what sacred life is. And when you understand that sacred life is to live 100% authentic, you understand also that you need to know what is it to be 100% authentic. As I said before, there are not about how you look on the surface. This is about what you are in true essence, in your true essence. And to take away all layers that your family and society put you on you, that is not about your truth. Your truth is what I talk about in mostly on my YouTube videos. So we need to continuously learn who we are. Because as living beings, when we are alive as living beings, we understand and know that it's not some kind of goal you reach once in your life and then you're like there. It's an ongoing journey. What does it mean that it is an ongoing journey? This means that you need to develop yourself, to find new things that you are in the depth of who you are, ongoing the whole of your life. Even ascended masters have this process. There's no one who are not having this process. When beings, we call human beings, who maybe don't live authentic, they still are in the process. It's just that their process have stopped, so to say. So they, in a kind of a metaphoric way, we can say they are dead, living dead, because they don't use all the possibilities they have as living beings. And to be alive means to be conscious. It's one of the fundamentals for being alive, to be conscious about who you are. And that's not one thing, it's many things. And as I said before, this is what I talk about in my YouTube videos, all these things. This is totally different than we had in 3D Matrix. You don't sit in front of a TV half of your life and look at programs that only tell you that you are worthless, that you are a slave and you have no mind. You throw out the TV and you understand that you are the one who have the power inside of yourself to your own life. It's not about having power over anything or anyone else than yourself. That's what it's about. To be true, authentic, and live your life. And this is an ongoing journey. And I will take a symbolism here. when we look at the oceans on Earth, Mother Earth, Earth is an amazing planet with all the water and the oceans. This is known by all people who work with the ocean in different way, in scientific ways, as divers, interested in ocean, whatever they do, they are interested in the ocean. Most of these people know 5% of the ocean, we know what is there inside the ocean. 5% of the living beings in the ocean, people on Earth know. Think of this, 95% we know nothing about in the depth of the oceans. I say it once again, 95% of what is in the oceans on Earth, people know nothing about. And now I don't talk about the common people, I talk about the scientists, I talk about the people who are working with this every day out in the ocean, diving or looking and finding what is there and trying to help the ocean, which implies to work with, help animals who are trapped in fishing nets and plastic and all this shit that unconscious people throw out in the oceans. I take this as a symbolism because this is absolutely true divine symbolism. In the human being is the same phenomenon. 95% of the capacity human beings have is not known yet. Do you understand what I say? This is divine truth. 95% of what is a true possibility, capacity, intelligence, higher intelligence in human beings are not used by human beings yet. As we are rising consciousness now on Earth, and we know, like I say now, we are multidimensional beings as we come into this life. It's just not that the 3D matrix told you these things because they wanted to keep you a slave. And this is divine truth. It's not something I just say now. This is so many people on Earth knowing this today. We have an increasing amount of people who raise their consciousness and know these things today. And this is the 5D matrix and higher dimensions matrices I talk about now. So this all together is mean that all these things I talked about is just small part of what I could say when I talk about what is a sacred life. Many people think it has to do with religion, and I will say once more, it has nothing to do with religion. Religion is a system that can consist of many good ideas because they pick the ideas into the system from the sacred lives, but they mix it with false ideas, and there is a power system. Religion and politics is power systems who wants to keep people in slavery, whatever it is about. It is about that. You don't need a church to pray. Sacred life, in a sacred life, your life is a prayer. My life is a prayer. I live a prayer all my life, every moment in my life. Wherever I travel in the world now, I have my drum with me, my Shaman drum. My drum is sacred. This is life, sacred life, living sacred life, living with authenticity, to know who you are, and to understand that this is not a goal in itself. It is an ongoing journey. So this, I try to grasp some of the most important fundamentals about what a sacred life is now, and I will do more videos about this. And today now I'm gonna end this video and say that when you understand and go into who you really are as an authentic being in this ongoing journey of life you are here on earth to do, that is when the true, what we call happiness, true peace, inner peace, evolving unconditional love, and true happiness and joy in life is coming through you from your heart, because your heart is actually a being in itself. So this is what your heart is meant to do, to work together with you as an authentic being. Thank you for listening to my video today, and if you like my videos, I will encourage you to click on the subscribe button, because you will get notifications when I give out important videos, and you will know important information by that. It costs nothing, just click, it's for free. So by this said, now I also like to say I wish you a very beautiful day, and much blessings and much love from me, Freja Enjoy, in beautiful Australia. Blessings, blessings.